All right, recording is on. So let me go back to that Euro Aussie trade just to walk that through. I was looking for a set and forget trade at the end of the day yesterday, and my thinking was to go short. Where's my trade? Oh, here it is over here. And my thinking was to go short, and this is my take profit here, uh, which made sense. And you can see my stop was very, very tight right here. Well, not so tight. It's about a 30 pip stop. Usually, a lot of people place these stops way out here, and I'm not, as I mentioned yesterday, I'm not paying that much money for it. All right. But it did eventually turn down. I was looking at this downward slope here, and we had a wedge, a bit of a wedge here. So my thinking was that it was eventually going to go short and come down to this point, which it did. No matter where I put my stop, I would have been tagged anyway, and that's just one of those things you can't avoid. Excuse me. Um, but the thinking was correct. Where my take profit was in the long term was correct. Everything was panned out just right. Just the market had other ideas. All right, so let's clean this up and clean this up. Clean this up. All right, and now we will start our day. Since we're on Euro Aussie, you can see yesterday was 148, today was 184, and that leads me to think that this pair is going to come back up here toward the center, and I wouldn't be surprised to see this make an attempt up here to get back to this prime number. All right, this double zero, this 57. Um, I don't know if there's any news out, but that's our extended range, and let's drop a fib on and just see where our 50% is. And our 50% is, oh, how far away? About 30 pips away. That might be worth a shot at it, but let's see. Let's go down to a 5 minute and see if we get an entry there. No entry yet on a five. And again, we're using the 5-5 uh, setup today. And I don't see any divergences just yet. Let's go down to a 1. And even that is still essentially short at the moment, but it's a pullback in an up market on the 1. And we've got a Christmas tree here with these indicators. All right. Euro dollar on our strength meter looks like the play of the morning or the play at the minute. So let's go to euro dollar and see what that looks like. We don't have any pop-ups. I didn't hide the pop-up box anywhere, did I? No. Um, let's squeeze this in. I wish there was a way we could get rid of this bid and ask on this thing. Um, oh, that kind of got away from us. Let's go out to a 15. So that happened at news, I guess. That must have been the 8:30 news.
Yeah, it was pretty well, or pretty much U.S. favored.
Okay. Well, you have to just sit and let this calm down a bit and then try to pick up something. Um,
Lou, I think Bert's going to join us in the room in a few minutes.
okay, yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, and then if he decides to share, what he's doing with us, we'll, hold off on this for a minute.
Yeah.
Um, Todd. Good morning, Todd. Don't recognize you. If you have a mic, chime in, please. And Rich, I don't recognize you, Rich, either. Todd, you just chime in. Just tell us what part of the country you're in. Okay, so that was dollar news. Let's take a look at pound dollar.
It's Rich Johnson. He's from the
Yes,
MW.
Rich Johnson. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
He's from what?
MW. Neo's room.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, so pound dollar has pretty much the same look as euro dollar. And we're 246, and today we've only done 97, so that's pretty good. And plus, we've been in this tight range. We've got another diamond here. I mentioned that yesterday. This one you could draw. This one can be drawn out a little bit better, and you see prices go out, go out. That should actually come back here. Come on back to that high, and then they collapse, making that diamond shape. And your estimated profit target is the center of this diamond, which I guess we've done already. Sure have. All right, and we'll get to that at some point. It's another formation that's pretty decent. Takes a minute to be able to recognize it. But you see what happens, why they call it a diamond. Price opens up, then collapses in a fairly uniform fashion. All right, so let me see here. Let's run down some of these other pairs. Let's take a look at euro yen. Euro yen is giving us a wow, but euro yen blew out yesterday's range by a mile, and we're coming up on a prime level here. I don't know what this red line is for. Let's get rid of it. There's something from that was a great entry right there. Let's just take a look at a 5, see if there's something we can do with that. On the 5-minute, we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles into this already. So I'll just take a back seat for a second. And I already know if it pulls back, it will probably pull back to this area. Oh, wrong tool. I need the box. Should pull back into it just about in this area. This is where our pullback should be. It's a little bit too big, but you get the idea. Taking a piece of this lone soldier and this candle wick. All right, that's a long way down without a turnaround. And we're hitting this 00. Thanks for that, Phil. Let's see, Aussie dollar is another one we can take a look at. But we won't get any arrows for a while just because we're in such a severe drop. Had a couple of nice trades this morning on Aussie dollar though. That was nice right there once you got below all these guys. This looks like it could give us a little bit of a pullback. Either here at the 00 or here at this lone soldier. Let me just put this box in here so we can take a look at it. So either one of these two, either at the 00 or at this lone soldier from back here. So we could be looking for another potential short here. All right, but let's see. But if it shows up sooner, I'll take it. Let's go back to our meter here. Pound dollar we looked at. I just want to catch everything with a 2. Do we have Aussie yen? Yes, we do. Wow, Aussie yen was beautiful this morning. That's shooting fish in a barrel.
Yeah, I was. I've been in that one for a couple of days now.
Oh, okay, good.
But long.
You've been in it long?
Yeah.
From where?
Well, I'm trading the Q.
The Q?
Quantum, Lou.
Quantum.
Okay. I'm sorry. You didn't preface it. So yeah, now I understand. Okay. And we've got a little bit of divergence here. Now that this candle is open, this is a valid swing point or valid fractal. And we're looking like this and like that. Okay, we've exceeded yesterday's range, so this may decide to take off. And if it does, what we could be looking at is a move up, slight pullback, and then it'll make a 1, 2, 3 in an effort to take us long, unless there's some more news out that will keep this thing pushing down.
That should be it, I think.
What was that?
I think that should be it for the news today.
Okay. All right. So we've got an eye on this, and again, we're not going to get any pop-ups for a while because of the severity of the push on the news. Let me see. That was Nancy. And Todd, can you just type in the chat and just tell us? Oh, Todd's from Georgia. Okay. I see it there, Todd. All right. So what we're doing, Todd, we've worked with a number of different systems over the course of the last couple of months. And today we're looking at this particular system with these arrows in it. And I call it the 5-5 because the heart of it originally was these two moving averages here, this red and blue moving average, which is the 5 open and the 5 close. And when a candle crosses them, as we do here, that's an indication to take a trade. All right, I've added a couple of things and refined it over time. I've added a couple of things to it and refined it over time. So it's got a few other indicators in it, but it has proven to be very, very good to me for quite some time. And I set it aside to do other things and develop other systems. The other system that we have been using, well, at least with the live trades, is the 1889. I don't think I have an 1889 up here. All right, and I won't get into that at the moment. Oh yeah, you see on this Pound Aussie Daily, we've got a little bit of a green tag here. All right, that could be an indication to start looking for a long, possible 100 pip grab here somewhere. All right, but this candle needs to close, okay? Because if this candle comes back down here, if this becomes a black candle down here, that red marker will disappear. This green marker will disappear because the bias would still be short. So,
Lou, which whole moving average is that?
it's the Hull moving average, 21.
Oh, okay. Could you put that one in the room? I don't have it.
Oh, you don't? Okay, let's take care of that now since we don't have any warnings. And I'll explain what I mean by warnings to the new faces here. Let's bring this over.
By the way, Todd, just click next to your name in the chat box and unmute yourself. That's probably what the problem is.
This is Rich. Can you hear me now?
Hey, Rich.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
All right. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
From Georgia, Augusta, Georgia. Been working at this for probably about 4 years.
Okay.
Playing, I guess you'd say.
Right. I just dropped that in the wrong chat. All right. Pip Factory. I'll drop it in Pip Factory. Oh, Ralph sent something. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he's.
I can send it to you later, Daryl, if you need it. Don't worry.
Okay, I just dropped it in Pip Factory, and then Ralph sent me something, so let me download that. I found a bunch of Tom DeMark stuff on my computer yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, on my the other computer. So,
Actually,
uh,
Lou, that where you are now, what I was saying yesterday, how I was taught all those years ago to do that whole thing, that would have worked already, actually.
well, you're talking about a cross just above the hull, just a
No, I'm
close
talking
above the
about
hull.
I'm talking about when the candle breaks through, but the hull is still red. Then you draw the line at the close of
Oh,
the
right here.
candle,
Right.
the close of the big candle that goes through, and then you enter
Open of the
you
next
know
candle.
couple of set up a pending order a couple of bits above it.
Yeah. So this
Yeah,
would have netted,
so
based on that, it
put the
would have
line on the
netted
close of the candle. Yeah, yeah,
about 130 pips. But let's say 100 pips.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay.
In fact, looking at that chart, they nearly all would have worked. Didn't realise it was
Yeah.
that good.
No. Well,
Somebody gave me a 10-minute lesson, and I just sort of remember what I was told when we were talking about it yesterday.
yeah,
Yeah,
we can.
Seems to work.
Yeah.
a lot
Uh,
of three-pip trades there, huh, Michael?
Sorry?
So a lot of three-pip trades there, huh?
No, they're too big for me, Daryl.
Okay.
okay, Rich. Well, one thing we've looked at a number of different systems. A lot of what I like to do is based on pure price action, and I've added indicators to a number of things because some people just like indicators. When I try to analyze the chart, I'm looking basically at pure price action to let that be the determinator of which way I want to go or what I want to do that day. If you have any ideas, if you see anything, feel free to pop them in the room. We're here Tuesdays to Fridays, 8:30 to 10. All right,
Okay.
and you're welcome to pop back anytime. I've got a bunch of videos on YouTube, um, and I think someone here can give you the link. All right, and
Okay. Thanks.
you
Yeah,
know,
we
so
can
you
drop a
can,
link in the room later, no problem. Yeah.
yeah, you can catch up and kind of get an idea of the different stuff we talk about, the different stuff we cover. And I try to trade live every day. We
Oh,
do get, excuse me.
sorry, Phil's already dropped the link to YouTube in the room.
Oh, okay, okay. You see that link there, Rich?
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, got it.
So to touch on this, since it popped up, I have I have a system that I use on higher time frame charts with the whole moving average, and this line won't move. I'll show you that, and then I'll show you Michael's interpretation, how he learned to do something very similar. But did you learned it yours with the hull? Am I correct, Mike?
Yes, I did. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
I was just wondering, looking at that chart, whether it would work on a slightly lower time frame, and what would you still use a 21 on a lower time frame, or would you change it to something else?
Well, if you remember, that exercise and how do you know which moving average fits the time frame you're trading, you
Yeah,
put a bunch of them on.
yeah, and you work it out. Yeah, yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right. So
yeah.
just to touch on that, Rich, if you're looking to know which moving averages, if you use moving averages, first of all, but if you want to know which moving average is best for the time frame you're trading, you want to put on 7 or 8 moving averages, and that would be like a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, or 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. And what you're looking for is which moving average does price come right to it and tap it and keep going. Tap it and keep going. Tap it and keep going. That will be the moving average that the instrument you're trading respects the most. Uh,
Uh-huh.
you got me? So
Gotcha. Yeah.
a lot of times people just, yeah, I use a 40 and I use a 43 and I use 89 and I use this and that, and they can't tell you why. And the general answer is because someone told me or I read or, so my intention is, and I won't get into, how I kind of got my trading back in line, but I wanted to really know for myself which one I did a lot of experimentation to make a long story short. That's the best way to say it. So, like when I go here, I can see I might need a slightly larger moving average so I don't miss this long run up because here I went above it, below it, above it, below it. That's not quite as steady. So just to show you any experimentation, I'll make this a 34, and it's smoothed out. Oh, you know what? Um, I've realized with the hulls are going to hug price no matter what I do. Let me just throw a regular moving average in here for that. And what we're waiting for right now, we're waiting for one of our indicators to give us a signal to come back and look at the chart. I'll put a 14 up there for now. Oh, didn't I hit moving average? Who's making popcorn back there? Insert. Okay. Trend. Moving average. That's what that says, right? Moving average. And it comes up money flow index. Oh, that's a weird quirk.
You had that once before, didn't you?
Yeah, I sure did. All right,
You have
so
to take
let's.
it from over there, don't you?
Yep. Moving average, moving average. Just so I can show this to Rich. Okay, here we go. Moving average, that's an 18. Now, you see I have an 18 moving average, which is one of my favorites. But look at how many times it tapped it and pulled back. Tapped it, tapped it, tapped it, tapped it, tap, 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 tap. Do you see that, Rich?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, so that for me would be the moving average. If I were to, I might make it a little larger, but you get the idea. This moving average, or even a 20, or maybe even a 21, is the one I'd want to look at here because I get a lot of tags on that price. So we've got a pop up here, Euro Yen 5 minute. So I'll come back to this in a minute, Rich.
Okay.
Go back to Euro Yen 5 minute. Um, and okay, and now Euro Yen did 480, 460 was its range yesterday. We've doubled that already, and we've got some divergence here. No, not really. We've got a little bit of divergence here. That's a 5 minute. Oh, this is the pullback I was talking about. Yeah, so this thing may pull back right to this somewhere in this box. These candles are going to pull back into this box somewhere, and then maybe we'll get another tag short. But we do have divergence indicating that this pair wants to go long again. All right, and I'll draw the divergence out here. Prices shot down, okay, but as you can see, the MACD was trying to make its way up at that same point. All right, so we'll see what happens with this. But that box, that pop-up box is what we were looking for. Now you notice this candle became smaller again and the arrow, that blue arrow, vanished. So again, when these arrows pop up, it is not an automatic trade. Yes, it looks good. If you took this arrow, you made a lot of money this morning. If you took this arrow, you made a lot of money this morning. But the arrows, if you took this one or this one, boy, it's like really good last night. But the arrow pops up, and the way I have this set up is just when you get this pop-up box like that, all you do is come back to that pair and then analyze what's on the chart to see if you're going to take a trade or not. All right. So let's go take a look at pound dollar. That was the next box that popped up. And again, you see here we have that a little bit of divergence here. And let's see where our and this is swing high and a higher swing. I'm sorry, swing low and a higher swing low. So this may want to make its way back up to the 18 here. And it's about 14 pips. That might be worth a quick bite. But where are we here? Pound and the dollar are not quite 2 points apart. So this may go sideways a little bit. All right. and we've had such a long drop here. There's really no area in here to indicate where your pullback may stop. Let's squeeze this in a little bit, see if we see something. No, there's really nothing here to indicate where this pullback may stop. So we'd have to really rely on a chart pattern then. All right, we'd have to look for a 1, 2, 3 or something on a lower time frame. So if I look at the same area on a 1-minute chart, and again, the swing low, the higher swing low. All right, that's a nice 1, 2, 3 pattern there on the lower time frame. But now it looks like it's going to turn around on the 1, but that remains to be seen. All right, so we don't really have anything here. And as you can see with the pound and the euro, I'm sorry, with the pound and the dollar being less than 2 points apart, the market is going to chop and go sideways. That's usually what happens. Once they're more than 2 points apart, that's when you'll get a sizable move. All right, so let me go back to this now. So you experiment and you see which moving average, just touches and goes with price, and that would be the one you'd like to use as your guide for your whatever trading method you have. Let me just make this a 21 again, just to now in a version of this that I trade, I put grid lines 100 pips apart. Grid builder, where is it?
Under G.
Oh boy, yeah, I know. I should have spent at least an extra year in the 5th grade. Yeah, I don't think 3 years were enough. Now this really looks cluttered, but it's these grid lines are 100 pips apart. Okay, and what I like to look for, and this I'll go to a 4-hour. It'll be a little easier to see. What I like to look for in this is I got to get rid of this. This is from the mark indicator, wasn't it? Let me see if it comes back. All right. So what I like to see, I like to trade in the direction of this hull. So when this hull is green, I want to take my trade and move in that direction until it turns red. So my favorite trades are when price breaks below a 00 level like it did here. It never broke below this. Okay, and so in between these two 00s, price made a turnaround. And then it closes back above this level. And now when my hull turns green, now I want to take that trade long. You follow that?
Yeah.
But I have to get a close above this level. All right. And then price has to come back down again. Now, this was a no trade because this thing never really turned red for me until here. It still could have been a 50 pip grab, though. Let's just see. 40 pips. And again, it's a 4-hour chart. But that's my favorite, one of my favorite. Yeah.
Hey, it's Andre.
Hey, Andre, long
When
time
you,
no listen.
yeah, just got back in town. When you start looking for the actual time frames to look at, like you just showed the 18. I'm sorry, that's probably my feedback.
It sure is.
Hold on.
You know what?
To a different room.
Yeah. Park the spaceship.
Yeah. You
All
know,
right.
they tow in this galaxy.
All right, but I just
All right.
want to show a few of these trade setups while you're getting that set up. So here we have prices came below this level, but they never pierced this level or never closed below this level. So in between here and here, price made a turnaround and closed back above here. As soon as this turns green, and again, I have it set to 21 just for argument's sake. You can make it a little bit faster. As soon as this turns green, I want to go long right here. Okay, and my target's going to be that next 00 line, the next prime number. And this works pretty well, but you just need to be patient. That's the key with it. But if you do this on a bunch of pairs, you'll get a lot of opportunity. Okay, so here's one where price came back through. okay, but never pierced the bottom level, the level below it. It came through and then it turned around in between these two and closed above our prime number. Then at the open of this candle, when this particular moving average turns green, I'm in here long and my target is this first line. You can split the trade, move your stop to break even, then make your target here. At that point, it becomes a money management issue, or I'm sorry, a trade management issue. Do you see that, Rich?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. And we have a bunch of different things that we do. This is one. Now, what Mike was saying, and I'll do it, and you correct me, Mike. Okay.
Yeah, you carry on, Luke.
All right. Let me just get the grids off so they don't. Oh, I put the grid on. That was funny. Indicator list and grid builder. We still don't have any fresh pop-ups, or we do. Missed it. Wait, I gotta close this and delete. All right. So now what Mike was saying was the way he learned it was when we get a close below the whole moving average, like this one. I'll pick this one then. Is that a better one, or should I go to a different
No, you need to go. You need to go to one where it's where it's broken through, but the hole's the wrong color.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because obviously price is faster than a lagging moving average. So
Okay,
yeah.
here we go.
Yeah.
This black candle closed below the whole moving average, but the whole is the wrong color to take a short. All right, you see that, Rich?
Okay, yeah.
And what we do is we put a horizontal line at the base of that candle, and now we wait for the hull to turn red and a candle to close below that level. And this is the entry.
The candle has to close below and not just break it.
Well, in my parlance, and this is my own particular Uncle Lou thing, I like to let the candle close because I've seen these wicks. These wicks have fooled me way too many times. You know, where it's going to make a massive wick all the way down, a massive candle all the way down here, I should say. And before it closes, it'll come all the damn way back up to the top and stop you out. So I personally want to see the candle close. What state is the show me state? Is that Missouri? All right. So show me. I'm not taking your damn word for anything. Show me. And that's that's really what I look for. So I'm looking for another one. Okay, here's one up for a long. This candle has broken above our hull, but the hull is not green yet. And what we do then is we want to put a line at the close of that candle. And now we wait for a close above that candle, which we had here or here. Let's say you missed that one. And
you
now
wouldn't take that one, Lou, because the
the hull is the wrong
red.
color. Yeah. So this would be the trade.
Yep.
You follow that, Rich?
I missed it.
Okay. Well, what we're looking for is for candles to close above or below this moving average, and then we're going to make a trade determination on that. But we'd like to trade in the direction of the hull. So in this case, this hull is red. I'm always looking to go short. I'll always be looking to go short. All right.
Okay.
Now, however, this closed above the hull moving average, this candle, but the hull is still red. So I can't take a long here. So, but if I want to take a long, all I need to do is put a horizontal line here as a marker. Then when the hull turns green and I get a candle that closes above that level, that's my entry.
Okay. Okay.
It may be a bit new, but we'll cover it a few times so you can get the hang of it.
Yeah.
All right.
Burnt's joined us in the room now, Lou.
Burnt.
Yeah.
Yes, hello.
Hey, Burnt.
Yeah,
How are you?
Hi. Yeah, fine. Thank you. Thank you.
That's good. That's good.
Long time.
Yes, it has been a long time. So I guess what I want to do, I just want to take a look at this CAD. This oh no, that's B-band's going down on pound dollar. Let's just take a look at pound dollar. Okay, and we had talked about this being a pullback here, and now it looks like it wants to give us another shot short. We still have a lot of room left in the pound dollars daily range. Pound dollar is usually between 150, 175. So we've only got 97 here so far. So this may give us another push down. All right, but this candle needs to close, and then we can take a shot at it. So, Bert, I'm going to make you presenter so we can take a look at what you're doing.
Okay.
All right. Ralph is not here.
You can took the PDF. I've put it in the Skype room. Then you have a look at. You can open it
Oh, it's in Skype. In which room did you put it in?
in this Lou room.
Oh, okay. Let me. Oh, there it is. IG Live BS AB.
Yeah, that's IG account. Yes.
Okay. IG Live. Okay, great. Let me see if I can open it this way. And I'm going to slide this over so we can all see it.
Yeah, fine.
And I'm just watching this at the same time, but I'll let that go for the moment. Okay, I'm not sure how to read this.
Yeah, okay. I started 1 month ago, 14th September. You
Wait,
see?
I'm going to give you control of the mouse, and now you can
Okay.
point and show us. Go ahead.
Okay, I see. Here, I put 200 euros in this account,
Okay.
and yeah, I started to build that table with 1 euro per point. So yeah, this is the trades here. 1 euro is one point, and I started trading the DAX 30.
Oh, the DAX. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's a nice instrument because it's real volatile.
Very, very much points. Yeah,
Yeah.
many. So, and yeah, every day I put my list here and put my trades here on and put it here together. Yeah, some plus, some minus, and yeah, works out very fine. Put it September, 2 weeks in September was 400 euros up, so 600 altogether. And now I'm at 950.
Very good. Yeah, that's really, really good.
Can I see this? Yeah, here. The last 3 days was not so good, and now I'm back on track here.
Well, that's trading.
Normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's excellent. So now I'll switch over and make you the presenter, and we can take a look at what you're doing.
Yeah, sure.
All right, just give me a minute to sort this out. Where are we?
Do you have the DAX in your list?
I don't think so. I have it on one of my other brokers, but I need to make a new wait, what am I doing? I'm trying to make you the presenter. That's the wrong button. That's why that didn't work. Okay. You're going to be the presenter in a minute, and we'll see your screen.
Yeah. My screen. I have 6 screens. Let me see.
I know the feeling.
Okay. Mein Bildschirm. Okay, here's a list. I see. Das ist. The problem is this Matrox card shows 3 monitors on one. Let me see if I can fix.
Yeah, there's a way you can pick which monitor we see.
Yeah, and this we have combined 3 monitors to 1. So my graphic card makes 5,000 to 1,600. Let me see if I can fix.
Now, what are you guys seeing? You seeing my screen or Burns?
We're still waiting to see burnt screen. He's trying to work out a way to
Okay.
get us to see it. Oh, there we go.
All right. Yeah, we see it now.
Yep.
Now you have my active trades MetaTrader here.
I recognize that indicator on the left.
Yeah, that's the points with the MI18.
The JJN, yeah.
Yeah, JJ.
Yeah.
I'm glad you found a good use for it. I see you have some
Okay.
boxes of gray on it.
How big is this? Do you see this euro now? Here,
Yeah,
it's okay.
make it full screen.
Make it full screen, yeah.
Yeah, we can see it fine.
So it's good?
Yep,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Fine.
Excellent.
Okay. Okay. How can I start?
Tell us what's on the chart.
Yeah. Mainly, I take a look. Let's start here. Mainly, I start here with the orange box. This is London start here at 9 o'clock for me, and I am always look on the blue one. That's the MR50, and the yellow one is the 200 SMR. Yeah. And when I get across here, I make an indicator and the blue arrow. And now for this, I'm only looking at the pullbacks, and I try to get in here. This is my impulse move, my measured move, maybe. So I take a fib here, so to get an idea how long it goes. So you know, 1, 2, 3. This is 1. This is 2.
2, yeah.
So, and 50, 60% here, this zone, I'm waiting for a pullback here in this area to get in. From the Dow theory, I know there are 3 trends in every chart, and
Three waves, you mean?
Waves into it, yes. This is
Okay.
the 13. Okay, yeah. The 13. Let me see. Is this 63? Okay, maybe. Some so. In the DAX, I've got 20 and 50, and the Forex I have 13 and 60, 36. So, okay. Took here pullback. I see this, but I have to take the break here of the stochastics.
Okay, that's good. I like it.
So and then I'm only looking for my FIBO. Stop is under here, so 15 pip, 20 pip, always more. And as long as the 200 and here the 100 goes up, I'm trying to sit on my hands and do nothing. That's the biggest challenge, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
So I try to catch the waves here up to 160, 200, so, and maybe 260. So, and every time I get here a stochastic pullback, so here, try to get in, stop under the fractal, and not on the candle here, so on the plus 5 pips here down. So this one here did not catch me.
Didn't trigger, yeah.
So, and this is the next stochastics here. So I have here and try to get in here or build a pyramid or something else. And to fix my stop level up to here. So, and I try to write it. Here's the next stochastics. So this is here my level, and that's it. Can do it
Okay.
on M1, M5. Can do it on daily. All the same.
All right. So now, how do you incorporate the JJ trend?
It's only to look at what the euro, what the US dollar do. I not spotting for the change of color or something. It's only when I see here the whole Aussie is down.
Okay.
It's only giving me an idea. So
Right. And the gray boxes are neutral, I guess.
the gray box.
Well, yeah, you see, like there's some spaces where there isn't anything in there, and I'm assuming that's because the box is
Okay,
big.
yeah, right, you're right, yeah. This is when the box is gray, then you have the candle right into the 18, not
Yes.
closed.
Understood. Yep.
Yeah, all right.
And I see you have the CMS down there too, currency strength neither.
Yeah. I take not trade against it. That helps, huh?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What setting is on your stochastic, Ben?
Stochastics is here. The bigger one.
Yeah, this way, yeah, click on it, then we can.
Yeah, this is twisted here. You have a K and D. It's 144 and 600, and slowing is 10. So this gives me a color here to green and red. That is nearly the same than the EMA cross here between the 50 and the 200. This is all the same impulse move. So when I get this move, I start to fib it, and then I have an idea to count my 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So.
Okay.
So I'm always on the side of the 200. This is the part of the trend trading, and the oscillating part here with the stochastics. I tried here with the TDE is RSI 13, I guess. 15. Let me see. 14. This gives an idea here when you have some spikes here below to the 30. You can spot here to the lows here.
Yeah, it's funny. We talked about that yesterday with the TDI, and they call them shark fins.
Okay, yeah.
All right, that's pretty good. It's pretty simple. You're just looking for pullbacks, yeah, and using your stochastics to confirm.
Yeah.
That's good. I have a fib indicator, well, a fib script that might help with targets or whatever. But you seem to have your mental discipline down pretty much when you say, sitting on your hands is a hard part. So at least you recognize that.
Yeah.
And the hard thing in the forex is to catch the waves, not while you sleep in Asia or something. This moves here. Now look at this here. You got a signal here. It's 4 a.m. for me, and then the market is long. It's okay, but I have to wait. This is 8 o'clock. This is 9 o'clock for me. It's the Frankfurt Open and the Citra Open. So I have to catch the pullback here. Yeah.
All right, that's pretty good. Now that indicator, that stochastic indicator, you don't see my mouse, but the one that paints the blue hook above and below, overbought and over, yeah.
This one is a slower one. Yeah, this is slower than the normal. Let me see. Yeah, stochastic's slower. This is a smaller one.
Okay, and that's the one you use to confirm your pullbacks, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Nice fib numbers.
Right. Can you drop that in the chat?
Sure. Yeah, sure. Can.
This way we can try to incorporate it, because I like pullbacks because they don't involve any indicators.
Yeah, sure. No problem.
The DAX, though, happens to be one of those pairs that it's just unbelievably volatile. Have you found that the DAX returns back to the open during the course of the day?
I know what you mean. Let me see.
What I've seen, what a friend of mine was making a killing on was the DAX would open, price would pull away from it, and before the day is over, it almost always
Yeah,
came back to the open price.
I know. This. The DAX is open here at Frankfurt Open at 8 o'clock. So
Okay.
this is wrong here. This is wrong. This is 8 o'clock, and this is 9 o'clock when the Xetra opens. So this is the pre-market. They call it pre-market, and you see here is the high, here's the reaction, and here's the breakthrough now. And you got to open here, reaction here, and you can. This is a strategy about it. You can fib it here, 0 100, and go to 160. You can here deal the breakout here, put the stop on the other side, and then go one-on-one. There are several strategies about this. Yeah,
Okay.
I know
That's
this.
it's pretty good.
I know this.
Damn it.
Yeah.
There's that music again.
Hmm?
Do you hear it?
No.
I hear nothing.
Put your microphone up next to the speakers coming out of.
Well, it's coming out of my headphones.
Oh. Okay. Do you see dead people too, or?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
How can I do this so you could hear it? Oh, I can't do it with this headset because it's a what do you call it? A USB headset. Don't worry about it. I see what it is. It's this other room I go in every now and then. Okay, go ahead, Bert. I'm sorry.
No problem.
And Bernd, did you say that the red and green on your stochastic, is that your second stochastic? Is that right?
The red and the green is the slower one, I guess. Let me see.
Yeah.
Is it the same tool with different settings or a different tool?
Let me see this. Let me see this. Stochastics color is about both is the same indicator. I give you the settings. There's no problem.
Okay, same indicator, just different settings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And you want them both to line up ideally, or not?
You see, when you have a green stochastics here, with this is the bigger one, you have also a cross of the 50 and the 200.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So and from this point, you're only looking for longs. You're only looking long.
Yeah, that's clear.
So and after this break here, this is now it's an open gap, no problem. Here you wait for the pullback here, and you get here a cross of the little stochastics here up to the 30.
Yeah.
So it runs high. So and now you can zoom in.
Oh, I didn't see that. So the small stochastics is crossing the 30 level.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have what, 60,
I
30?
didn't see that either. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And right before this moves down here, you see here the RSI is working here down at the 30. So that gives you a little indication, but no entry. Okay. This is extremely oversold here. But I wait here for the cross. So, and when I zoom in here now, so let me see. This one here.
So I'm guessing on days when you have a series of trades that don't work out, it's usually a choppy market.
Yes, like yesterday. Yeah, I will show you this. Okay, this one. Let me talk about this entry here. You have to wait here to pull back. It's changing the color. That's pretty the same than your hull indicator here.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a measured move here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 greens. This would be here an indication here, and best of you take you measure it here, 30 points, and take the 50%, 15 points, and enter here. Stop is now 20 and go for 40. So we have 1 to 2.
Okay, I'm just trying to
Are you with me?
understand. Yeah, I'm just trying to understand that where you got the measured move on the 6
Yeah.
candles.
It's the following of greens. This is a green. This is an inside. This is inside. This is here. Another green, a green, a green. So this, you know this from
Oh, that's
your price
that's your
action course. Here it breaks below the last green here down.
right. Okay,
So,
now I see it. Okay.
and then here you have again 30 points. Take a 50% here. Enter here with 20 pips. Stop and get 40 here.
Okay, I got it.
Huh?
Yeah.
So that's this 1 minute chart, no?
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That is quite cool. I like the stochastic indicator that paints the blue humps above and below.
Yeah, it's nice that, yeah.
Yeah,
And you're following trend.
genau.
And you don't use the you don't put the 100 on there, the 100 moving average, because the 20, 50, and 200 seem to be enough.
Normally it's okay. I took it in Forex. I took the 100 sometimes.
Okay.
When I have a position and split it and you can trail it on the 89 or the 100.
Gotcha.
Pretty nice. So there's 1,000 ways you can put here a trend line here, trail it up, or you can put a fib here on. So this is a 50%. You enter, and here you have a 161. So you have always the waves here in.
Right. You have 5 waves within the AB. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, sure. Here 160 and 200, 260 work. And they fall together here. No? You see this 200 to this one, 300 to this one. It's all fractal.
Yeah, absolutely. It's beautiful. Well, and the DAX is a good instrument for it because DAX will give you consistently big runs every night.
Yeah.
That's the big thing. And that might work very well for the London Open because
this is the first half of London. Yeah, this is here you see the run is over at noon. Noon? Yeah, noon.
Yeah.
So and this is when New York comes in here. So
Gotcha.
here's your new. You can let me see. It's on one. This was today. So this is my first fib. I took the gap into so and you get here a 160 level at 80. This one was a level to go short. It's a double top.
Mm-hmm.
So and here breaks the 200. And that's the price action on M15.
That also matches Daryl's trend line thing he was talking about.
So here's your M15, and here's the 18, the 20, the 13 all breaks here in this candle.
Right.
It's all over.
What is your multicolored moving average there, Bernd?
This is normal. It's DEX. It's 20. But I first use the euro, and the forex is 13 and 60, 36. So
is that from the Nico, the 13 and 36?
Nico is Spartan. Yeah, that's really near on Spartan trading. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Spartan's 1236, isn't it? So that's pretty much the same.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Same.
All right, that's quite good. Quite good.
Yeah.
If you could just drop that stochastic indicator in the room,
Yeah, no
in
problem.
the chat, then we can take it from there.
Yeah.
I like
And
it.
yeah,
It's
nice.
simple.
Here you see the next next cross here down. So when you don't have these levels and then don't want to risk it here. You wait for the next 50 to 100.
Now,
Cross down.
where that blue arrow is, I don't see the actual cross of the 50 and 200.
Yeah, this is
Where is the?
this is a 50 because I have used this in forex. So it's a 50 EMA.
Oh, okay.
So and now you see it here.
Okay,
And
yeah, I didn't see it. Got it.
This is the 200 SMA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So it crosses here, same way. Put your fit on. This one with, you got a reaction here at 68, 61.
Mm-hmm.
So this is your one. This is 2 and 3. Very aggressive would be if you only limit short here between 50 and 60.
Mm-hmm.
The smaller one would be you wait here to on the stochastics, one put down, get the pullback here, and enter here on the next.
On the next changeover of the the moving average.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't get a signal there on stochastic, but the moving average gives you the clue.
Yeah. This is here's my stop level now because I identified this 1 to 3. So now it's the pattern broken here because we have no new lower low.
Low, yeah.
Here.
Well, you're in you're trapped in an AB boundary, they say.
Yeah, and you see here this is yesterday high here. We have a big level here.
Double bottom there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and this was yesterday high from. Let me see. Here it is.
All right, and hit it right to the pip, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to check my DAX broker. I do have a broker. I know Forex Pros has it, but I had a hard time getting a demo from them.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
But all right, that's really excellent.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, I like it. It's simple.
Like it. Yeah.
And that looks like it'll really work for in Forex for the London Open.
Yeah.
Because that's when you get the biggest move of the day. Or the most consistent move of the day, I should say.
Yeah.
You know, because once London takes off in a direction, it tends to stay there.
Yeah. All right. So, and I'm seeking now for nice forex pairs. So the euro yen looks like nearest on this.
Yeah. It's a lot of red there.
Yeah. Euro yen, Euro CAD, well, all the euros looks like are not doing too well at the moment. Okay, I see where your cross occurred.
So let me see this.
But this time of day would be tricky because a lot of times the market's in transition now because it's blown out the daily range.
So this one would be nice here, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. So this one is Asian. No chance here. Here, there's no volume on it.
Like watching paint dry. Yeah.
Euro CAD, let me see. New Zealand is also pretty active.
Ooh, yeah.
This one would be 15 minute. This would be a bigger one, huh? So you have to wait here to this whole session, and here you have your stochastics. Can you build a roof on it? This is your measured move, and took 50%. Yeah.
Are you always drawing your trend lines on the fractals, Bert? Ben?
Nearly, yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
So, okay.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, it's quite good.
Yeah.
And the 50% where you take your entry is basically where the pullback of that upward thrust stops. So that's good also.
Yeah. I worked on it and can't do it here because this is let me see, 60 pips. It's too large for me. No chance.
Well, there you would take 30. You'd measure back for 30, and
30
then you would put your stop at the swing low.
yeah. Now you can enter here with this candle maybe here.
Well, it's a conditional candle, so that would be a good entry
Yeah,
also.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it
And
is.
also, I just want to point out, I don't know if Rich is still here. You see
Yeah,
this?
I'm here.
You see the green moving average, Rich?
Yes,
Look at how many times price tagged it and then jumped off.
right. Yeah.
You see that? So that
Yes.
moving average seems to be in tune with this particular instrument. You see that? It would touch it and go, touch it and go. Oh, you can't see my mouse, but I think you see what I'm talking about. Look at
Yes.
that last run up. Look at how many times it just bounced and bounced and bounced. So that moving average is in tune with that instrument. All right, and it would probably be in tune with many of them, but that's kind of what you'd be looking for if you wanted to pick a moving average to use as your foundation.
So
And why didn't you take the trade when it crosses your purple line there
this
on
is
the first up?
This is okay. This is a kind of consolidation, huh? You're looking at a new push here.
Yes. And why wouldn't you trade that first push?
Which one you say? Which time?
The triangle you just drew.
Above the triangle,
Right.
right there.
Here?
Yes. When it breaks that purple line
yeah,
there, why wouldn't you take that trade?
Now on 15. So when I see this on 15 here, let me mark it.
Yes.
Go to the.
You snipe it.
All your moving averages are going up.
Right, snipe it. Here you see it on NM1.
Yeah, he's setting up a sniper trade, Rich.
Yeah.
So, and here's my 50 to 100 cross. So I can take this one here. It's 40 points. So, and yeah, this is let me see. It's a late New York session here. Not very nice. I would, let me see. First one here, here's the color change. So this one. And here's the first pullback. You can take this one here. This would be the first. And this one here is the second.
Oh, that red and green line in your stochastic, is that the moving average?
No, this is a big one. This is a big stochastic.
Oh,
this
same
is
tool.
Slow,
Okay.
Yeah, this is slow stochastics from 600 and 144. Yeah.
All right, I see 3 lines. That's what threw me for a minute. So
Okay. The gray is the slow.
the slow fast line.
The slow. Yeah. No. From the 13, 8, 21, you have the blue and the gray. Let me see this.
Okay.
I show you this. So this is the gray and the
Oh,
blue.
now I see. And just go back to the settings on that. Yeah, just go back to the settings on that so we can. This way, if we want to go back and double check it, we can.
So this one is a setting here with K13.
All right,
D
now I
is
understand.
21.
Yes.
So.
And it's the same tool, just different colors.
Yeah.
All right, I like that quite a bit. Does the stochastic indicator have an alert function, or do you have an alert function on?
Not yet. Not
Okay,
yet.
It's easy to get one, Ben. Just go to Forex
Yeah.
TSD
Yeah.
and tell them you want one, and they'll do it for you in a flash.
Let me
yeah.
see. Yeah. Let me see.
Uh, Also, I'm a premium member there. If anyone sees anything that's in the elite,
I haven't checked this one here. Maybe here overbought, oversold. There is something with an alert in it. I have to check it. Don't know.
okay, it just would be handy to have one. That's all.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
So it
Well,
would be very nice if we can manage it together to put in on bigger time frames, I guess, M15 or 30 or so, because I've got not so much time. I can handle the decks in the morning for me. This is okay.
right.
But I can't stay here the whole day. That kills me.
I just want to show you this fib tool.
Hmm.
Anyone have any other questions, or do they want to see any of the other settings that he has?
I'm good. Boy, I appreciate that, Bert. Good stuff.
Yeah,
And
thanks.
this the red and green moving average on the candles is what setting?
On DEX is 20, and on Forex it's 13.
Okay, great.
Yeah, as is it's no, I change it here.
Right.
No
Yeah, so
problem.
if you could just drop those in the chat, then
Yeah, sure,
that would be a good thing.
sure. So let me see. Yeah.
Now, I'm going to switch back because it's coming up
Yeah,
on
sure.
10 o'clock. I just want to touch on a couple of things that happened this morning
Yeah, okay,
while we were
fine.
doing this. But this was good. Thank you for sharing with us.
Yeah,
No
thank you,
problem.
Ben. Dankeschön.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yep, thank you.
Gerne. Yeah.
and this is how we all learn. That's one of the
So the what I want to say is the system is useless if you don't put your Excel tablet. I only can do it or when you have to record it. This is very, very, very important. Yeah.
now what are you guys seeing right now?
The
Live,
blue
live,
one from
Your screen.
live blue.
Back to my screen.
Yeah.
All right. We had looked at the pound dollar earlier, and I mentioned that it was due for a pullback. We had this divergence, and we were waiting for a yellow arrow to come back, and that's where it came back. And this would have been a decent entry. 18 pips so far. Bernd, I just want to show you that fib tool, and I'll drop it in the chat for you.
Okay.
New chart. I'll go dollar yen, and I'll go BW clean. And let me just find it. Oh, this is on. Let me just roll back to kind of a normal spot on the chart, let's say.
You finished putting, putting both the high and the low on it?
Oh, you're talking to me?
Yeah.
Um,
Last week you said it wasn't ready yet.
oh, yeah, I haven't had a chance to get to it. Now I understand what you're asking me. Let me just find a clean area to work with here. All right, this is pretty decent. It's not perfect, but if I'm looking at this downtrend, I would draw a fib from here to here. All right. And I see I have a what looks like a bounce off the 786. And I drag this fib highlighter tool on like that. And I click OK. And what happens is I have a bounce off this level that's in pink or purple, whatever color you want to call it. And in the majority of the cases, the highest probability take profit from that point would be the corresponding pink level.
Yeah.
And then red matches red, and it goes all the way down. Now, I picked the highest probability. Normally, if we get pink to pink, it will usually go from pink to pink plus the one right below it. You follow me?
Yeah.
But the highest probability is color to color on these fibs. And then what I do is I take this off, and let's say my entry is in here somewhere, but my bounce started on the pink. And as you did before, I would go, you go down and you sniper, and then your profit target is down here. Or you can go down in here, either one. This is the highest probability, and this is would be the extension of the highest probability. And then to get rid of them, I had to make another thing like that. So it will take a look at this downward move here. I'm looking at this fib from here to here, and here it looks like we have a 618. All right, and then I would drag this on, click OK, and now this will give me my profit target. So here we have a bounce off of our 618 red level. The highest probability target would be the next red level, which we didn't quite hit, but you see it's
Close to
pretty.
it, though.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, who's going to leave? I'm always going to split the trade and take some off anyway. But that's pretty accurate. So and then what I do is I take this off, and I can just leave the colors and work it that way, or you pop a line here for your take profit, and pop a line in here for your entry, and then take this off the chart. So that's also works pretty well. Now where am I here? Which room did you put that indicator in, Bernd?
Loose step-by-step forex room.
Oh, okay, I see it. Because I get okay, so I just want to go back to these and just see. All right, we didn't get this, but we were doing something else. Nothing wrong with that. And you'll also notice now that the pound and the dollar are, well, they were 2 points apart a few minutes ago, which is what gave us that thrust. Wow, my throat. Let's take a look at euro dollar. Again, that was really, really good to see. And we had a bunch of entries here this morning that all met. We're below. We're below the 55. We're below the 55. We're below the 18, and all these candles met the entry parameters. But now we've blown out the daily range. We did 108 yesterday. We're at 132, so I wouldn't be surprised to see this creep back up again. We've got a little bit of divergence here. Okay, which indicates this might want to will probably creep back up. Let's see where our 50 level would be. And where's our 50 is right in there. So it could very well by the end of the day come right back into this area, right back into this clusterfuck here.
Another technical term, huh?
Yeah, I know. So I'll have to find a broker with the DAX on it, so we can take a look at what Bernd was doing. And
you have to take one which have to where you have the opening gap. Some like IC markets and so they ride it through the whole night. So your 50 and your 200 is breaks and shows something completely different.
Oh, because they have the gap because they actually turn the brokerage off. Yeah.
Right.
And then they started. Yeah.
I don't know if you can take active trades or I think FX Pro also.
Yeah, I may go with FX Pro, but I have to actually contact the service department to get a new demo. The demos, I think, expire after 45 days or something like that, which is a little bit of a pain in the butt.
Okay.
All right. But thank you again, Bernd. We will come back and do this again tomorrow and look for some trades and touch on a couple of other things to get a couple of the new guys up to speed. Are there any other questions or any concerns, anything that anyone wants to address? Are we all good?
I'd
Yes,
be
sir.
good.
All
Good.
right. Well, gents, I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. And I wish I could leave this open so like you guys can connect with Burnt and go over more stuff, but I'm not sure how to do that. But I'm gonna say so long and see you guys tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Luke.
All right.
Thank
Be well,
you.
everybody.
And thank you, Ben.
Yeah, no problem. Fine.
Ja, danke schön. Ja.
Bitte, bitte, bitte.
Ja, bis später.
Ja, gerne.